Thanks for joining us again here at the Hardcore Hotline. Today we are sitting down with Brooke Hampton. She does the vocals for the band Slow Pulse. Brooke, how are you today?
I'm so good. How are you?
We are just so whelmed to have you here today, and I know you'll live here with just subpar memories that you'll cherish for a few hours.
I'm here too.
Oh,
I'm here too.
okay. And who are you? Why are you here?
Hi, I'm Chris. I play bass. I know most people don't care about that, but I am
Mhm.
present. I'm here to bounce ideas off of whatever you need. So thank you
That's
for having me.
so good. We're so happy.
Oh
We're
yes.
so happy to have you here as well, Carl. Oh my goodness. Okay.
It's the best.
How long has Slow Pulse been around?
About like 5 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. Very short though. It's been since August is when we um Chris joined the band. We started as Slow Pulse because we did two cover shows at an emo night in Austin, and then we're like, oh, we should be a band for real and write reels our own songs. And then Chris came on board in August, and then it's been hit the ground running since.
Okay, all right. So that explains a little bit because I gotta tell you, while we were trying to stalk you, sorry, do some research online, we didn't find too much. We thought you might be mysterious on purpose, but it might
Right.
have also been because you don't trust the internet. So you guys started out as an emo night band. Is that
Uh,
right?
we literally, I just wanted to scream in a band, so I asked some guys if they would play, and I was
Mhm.
like, I knew the guy that ran emo night here, and I was like, hey, on your next available emo night that you have a slot for a band, because they always had like just bands play. I was like, can I
Mhm.
do a cover? Like, can I form a band and do that? And he was like, yeah. And it went really well. And then he was like, do you want to do like the next one? And I was like, yeah.
Wow.
And
That
so then,
is
yeah.
That's so progressive of him. It's interesting because there are so many bands now with female vocalists who are gaining more popularity. There's you guys, there's Dying Wish, there's Capri Sun, there's Gel, um there's you guys, you know, yeah, there's so many. What is it
Incredible.
like to hop on this trend at the right time?
That's the key, my friend.
Mhm. We're
um,
friends. We're friends.
it's honestly, I'm old. I'm about to be 33. I mean, I always wanted to start a band when I was like 15 and never um, did it. And
Mhm.
then I've just always loved hardcore. And I was like, it is fucking time. And you know what? It is the right time, apparently.
The elderly age of 33. Hmm. Gosh,
Falling
reach for your
apart over
dreams,
here.
everyone. Yeah, so
Never too late. It's never too late.
it's never too late. Get out of your walkers, start a
I was gonna
hardcore
say you're gonna need
band.
to. I'm
That's
gonna need
right.
to be in that wheelchair coming off that Furnace Fest stage. So I hope
Mm,
you can
it's
have that ready
gonna be
for me.
amazing.
Chris is
We're-
still a baby though, so he's good.
Well, I'm not
He's the
quite 30,
youngest.
so I haven't hit the where everything hurts after you play a show. I mean, it definitely is catching up, but yeah,
Mhm.
I've heard once you hit that 30 mark,
Mm.
it's all downhill. So
Yeah, yeah, you might want to invest in some ankle braces,
oh,
some of
absolutely.
the icy hot, especially for that lower back standing on those cement
My lower
floors.
back is literally hurting as we speak. So
Mm.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, there we
So
go.
much pain, so much. Maybe it'll help you write your next album, though. I can bet that the novelty of men telling you things like, wow, I didn't know a girl could sound like that will never get old. And how fun for you, isn't it?
It is. I actually uh went to Furnace Fest last year, and me and my friends were in the car, and my friends were like, put on like Soul Pulse. And I mean, no one knows who we are still, but like they really didn't
Mm-hmm.
know who we were
No
then.
one. Yeah,
And
no one knows. Yeah.
my Uber driver was like, that's you. He was like, wow, you sound like my ex-wife. And I was like,
Mm,
she always yelled at him, I guess. So
Damn.
yeah.
I was like, thank you. I don't know. But yeah, we get comments like on our Instagram on videos, like saying, things like that also, that she can actually scream, or like, Oh, we had one on our Instagram that said, can you imagine what she would sound like if you left the toilet seat up? So yeah,
Mm,
we love
wow.
Yes.
we
Uh,
love that. We love those.
yeah. Oh my gosh. You can just tell that those men have never heard the word toxic in their lives before. Chris, how does it feel on your end? Not only are you a bassist, but you have to disappear behind a woman on stage. How do you deal with that every night?
I'll be honest, I prefer it that way. That's why I
Mm,
play
Oh,
bass because I don't like being the center of attention, right? If I wanted to be center of
perfect.
attention, I would have done vocals growing up, but this is why
Yeah, yeah,
this is
and
why
if
I am where I am, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, yeah,
it's
and
worth
if
it.
you had been good at vocals, maybe as well. What is Slow Pulse doing right now? Any tours coming up? Any new albums? I know you said you are extraordinarily new.
We're essentially just right now working on an EP. We just recorded two more singles actually. We plan on putting out one more single and then an EP. But right now we're really just focusing on writing as much quality music as we can and
Hmm.
rolling it out as much as we can, frequently as we can as well. But yeah, the next thing to look for is also just the EP, and then obviously we got some shows coming up as well. But the big thing right now is just recording a lot and writing a lot. So
Yeah, yeah. And you said that you said it'll be quality music. How are you sure?
well, that's debatable. I mean,
actually, you can tell us.
yeah,
Your
that's right.
Instagram commenters definitely will. There's nothing more than the hardcore community loves more than to scrutinize women more than they would a man. Mm.
Yep,
It's
Yeah.
the cornerstone of hardcore. So, okay,
very real.
so we had touched on Furnace Fest earlier, and you guys are playing at the Shed Bash at Furnace Fest this year. How did you get involved with that?
Our manager, Mike Zemer, believed in us, but no, really, like he saw us play, uh, heard our music, blah, blah,
Mhm,
blah,
mhm.
and pretty much asked if he could, manage us. And we said yes. And he's pretty much just like been working with us since. And I mean, this is honestly like a dream come true for all of us. So we're like super stoked for the opportunity and like so grateful, being like a new band, like fresh out the gate. And yeah, but like we really have like Mike to help or to thank for helping us like get there.
Mhm, mhm.
Totally.
Does just a quick question. Does Mike know you're here?
He does. We had a meeting with him yesterday and we told him about you and he actually said some pretty good things. So
Okay, we'll take it. Brooke, you said that you were at Furnace Fest last year.
um,
Curtis, were you?
Curtis. No, I wasn't.
Mm.
This will actually be my first Furnace Fest experience playing it, which will be a very cool first experience. I personally wasn't very plugged into hardcore as much until I met this band.
Mhm,
But
mhm,
now that I am, it's just a whole new world. And yeah, so this will be my first actual Furnace Fest attending, and
mhm.
it'll be super rad that I'm playing it. Super thankful
Yeah,
for that.
yeah, that's a good experience to both attend and to play because I think they might give you a few sips of free water, which will be fun. So,
Yes.
Brooke, since you were
yeah.
there last year, can you tell us what was one of your favorite things from Furnace Fest last year?
So I was there last year and the year before because I
Perfect.
fucking love Furnace Fest.
Mm.
It is my favorite festival ever. Um I would say this sounds, I don't know, it's honestly like different than other festivals. Like it does like feel like such a community, but like just really like reuniting bands like with on same with Honor. That was the year before the first back
Mhm.
year, I
Yep.
guess.
Yep. Hmm.
That is pretty much why I bought my ticket. And Walls of Jericho, and then they're playing again and we're opening for them, which is fucking crazy. But
A little bit.
just that they bring bands that like the people that attend the festival like want to see, like Back from the Dead, and like they play like the songs that you want to hear. They're not like, and they may throw like a new song here and there, but like they play like what, like I don't know, Furnace Fest just feels like a community and a a reunion, I guess. And it's just awesome. It's just such like good vibes there.
That
Yeah,
is one thing
yeah.
I would say too. Like them actually listening to the community is something that haven't really seen with other festivals.
Same.
Hmm.
Like on the
Hmm.
like even like the Facebook page and stuff. Everyone's like really interactive and supportive and all that, which is really cool to see. actually listening to the fan base directly and then basing the lineup for the following years on that. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, yeah, it's interesting that they listen to their attendees because if it was up to us, we would not be doing that. We would just be making it up as we go. But we love the complaints that come in afterward. It actually makes up most of our revenue for the year. Who are you most excited to see this coming? Are you staying for the whole weekend or are you only able to stay on Friday?
Yeah, I'm staying. Chris, are you
Yeah.
staying?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're staying.
we'll be there the whole time.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
I know that the full lineup is not out yet, but based on what you have seen, who are you most excited to see?
I mean, I'm definitely excited to see With Honor again because
Mhm.
that last time that I saw them, that was the very first time I had seen them, and I've been a fan of them since I was 14 years old, 13 years old, and as I said, I'm now approaching 50. So like, it's been a long
Yes.
time,
Mhm.
and I'm really, really stoked to see them again.
I'm saying Gideon so far, because Gideon, like, as unplugged as I was in the past from hardcore, that's always a band that I listen to in that genre.
Mhm.
So I'd
Mhm.
say Gideon's a big one for me, and like it's insane. We'll be sharing the stage with them on that Friday too. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really excited to
Yeah,
catch their set after we play. That'll be a nice decompression too. Like, holy shit! And
exactly.
that's when it's gonna like set in for me. Like, oh my god, this is really happening. Like
Yeah,
we're here. So it'll
exactly.
be cool to see their set afterwards.
I would say Inclination as well.
Mhm. Mhm.
Ooh, that's another good
I
one.
have never seen them before, and I've seen a lot of the bands that are on this, and I love them, but like Inclination, I've never seen them.
Yeah, well, it seems like you guys are going to have a good weekend. I can't say the same for ourselves, but we'll do our best. Yeah, there's a lot of music playing and a lot of bands that are just so good to listen to. We're so excited for that, the listening part. Well,
Great.
speaking of listening, if someone hasn't heard your band before, which is probably a lot, and they're too lazy to look you up on Spotify beforehand, how can you convince them to stay for your set instead of probably going to get an ice cream cone?
Then
Hey,
I
we have
might go with them actually.
That ice
we
cream
have a female
cone is pretty
vocalist.
good.
Female vocalist. I
We
mean,
have a female vocalist.
But
yeah,
there's Walls of
That's it.
Jericho.
there is Walls of
How
Jericho.
embarrassing would
I
it
mean,
be
I
if they put you guys back to back and then it would just be two women back to back?
yeah, that would honestly be
Awkward.
unheard of.
Unheard of. What is this?
Um,
Lilith Fair?
I would just say we bring an energy. I feel like we do bring like kind of a different sound. I guess everyone probably says that, but
Everyone has a different, unique sound,
we're
but
so
yours is the
unique. We're
uniquest.
not that,
You're
yeah.
not like other bands.
We're playing hardcore,
Hey,
so
we're not
it is what
we
it is.
yeah, we're not reinventing the
Um,
wheel as we like to say at all. But
Hmm.
hey,
Hmm. But
we're
you're there to have
we're
fun.
just keeping it yeah, we're just still turning it.
right.
I don't know, it's something new, like I don't even know. Chris, how would you convince? I'm not even convinced right now.
None of us are convinced, but it's fine.
Hey,
maybe the ice cream stand will be closed.
hey, honestly,
We're
as a new band, all you can really hope for is that people will be there early enough to see you, and then really making it worth their while is our job, you know what I mean? So
there you
if
go.
anybody shows up, I'll be stoked, right? But I think that's the whole thing with being a new band and being an opening band. Me personally, I always find new bands by going to shows.
Hmm.
I'm not there to see them, but I'm here to see the headliner, and then I usually come early, right? And then I usually fall in love with the opening acts more than the headliner. They usually crush it because they have something to work for more than a lot of the headliners do, in some shows. So yeah,
Yeah.
I would say that's kind of the best response I would have to that is just kind
Hmm.
of hoping that people are there early for it, and then trying to show them that hey, it was worth your while just to come out early,
Yeah, yeah, and hopefully you don't get too many weird comments about what are you gonna wear before you go on stage. That one is mostly for Brooke. I already know you're probably gonna wear camo, cargo
Yeah.
shorts, t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
New
already thinking
Balance.
about it. Like it is months away. People, my answer would be I don't know yet, but it is been on my mind almost every day. I can guarantee you that.
You gotta show them that you're serious.
I know.
And
I always kind of wear a dress skirt type thing, so it'll probably be along those lines. But I don't know. I guess you have to come out to see us to see what our outfits
there
are.
we
There you go.
go.
That's
What
There
are
you
right.
we
go.
gonna see
That's
Brooke
right.
wearing? That's gonna be the headline. What will Brooke wear? And that'll bring out maybe some fans that maybe you don't want to see your now that we think about it, it does sound kind of creepy, but that's fine.
Okay. I'm just hoping, I think people every time they go to Furnace Fest, they're really eager anyway. Like anytime I go, I literally go from like gates open to close because I am just stoked to be there. Like I've been waiting for that weekend like since it's been announced, and I'm hoping that people do the same for that. And I really because think that they will, because I just like I said, I've been to Furnace before. I just know the vibe, and it's always there's always a lot of support. And I feel like we honestly do have it in our favor that we are playing the shit, like there's not other, we're not competing with other bands, like it's
Mhm.
just going to be like a 1 day thing. So we really hope that people do come out and see us, because we will bring a show.
Yeah, I'm sure that they will because they will have no other choice. So, is there anything else that you want our callers to know? There's at least seven watching right now, so you can literally say anything. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, like look out for our demo. We just released Bury You, which is going to be on that. It's honestly my favorite song I that we have thus far.
Mhm.
It just packs a punch right at the gate. So if you want to take a listen to that, to kind of get a feel of what we sound like, then I think that's a pretty good representation. What about you, Chris?
I would say that, and also we do have a video out for I would say probably like our most popular single that we have out so far. We have
Yeah.
what 4 or 5 out now? 4? I can't keep up. We've been
Sure.
releasing it seems like quite pretty often. But yeah, we have a video out for Incinerate. Check that out
Yeah.
if you're into music. I'm a big music video guy personally,
Mhm.
and it like really ties bands together for me. So if you're into that, check us out on YouTube as well. And obviously we're on all social medias and all that good stuff as well.
Yeah.
Look for us on Furnace Fest on that Friday, that Shed Bash. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So those are the main things though. That's the main things we got cooking. And then obviously just playing shows up to that point and
Yeah.
honing in our craft for Furnace Fest, That's where we're
Absolutely.
at.
Perfect. Perfect. Amazing. Well, that is all the time we have today, unfortunately. But you can listen to Slow Pulse anywhere that you stream music. You can catch them at Furnace Fest. You can tell Brooke how great she sings for a girl. You can find Kenneth somewhere along the grounds. But thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.